Hi guys, it's Ray here. A massive warm welcome to the Sport E-commerce Millionaire Mastermind Group. Really do appreciate you coming through to this Zoom chat here, guys. Now, I know quite a few of you already, so thanks for coming through. Obviously in different parts of the world, which is pretty cool. And for you guys that don't know me, I want to say a massive thank you for trusting me and coming through here. I'm sure by the time you've watched this Zoom chat or presentation, whatever you want to call it, I'll guarantee you'll never look at your sports business again in the same light. This will change the way you run your sports business, honestly, period. And it doesn't matter what sports niche you're in, by the way, whether it's basketball, football, soccer, you're a martial artist, you could be a physiotherapist, you could be a current professional athlete, an ex-professional athlete. No matter what sport you're in, you can actually do what I teach as well, okay? I'm also going to try and get this done and dusted in about 50 minutes, guys. You might have been on other similar webinars. If you're like me, I go on loads of these like webinars and Zoom chats, and these guys waffle on for like 2 hours, to be honest with you, and I lose the will to live. So I'm just going to get my message across to yourselves as fast as I can, about 50 minutes hopefully. But I'm going to show you exactly what I do to have made millions of dollars online. I'll actually show you live. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to show you printed screenshots of my PayPal account again, because when I've been on webinars or similar things to this, they're showing you printouts, and to me that means nothing. You know, anyone. I'm not saying people forge it, but I'm guessing these are a few bullshit artists online, guys, as you probably know. So I'm just going to actually show you my website live, and you can go and check them out, okay? And you'll see that they're all over the internet. So also as well, I'm not tech-minded, okay? So if something goes wrong, guys, it is live. I've only used Zoom a couple of times, okay? And for full transparency, I am recording it as well, okay, guys, yeah? So if there's a bang or something in the background, I might have to pause you or something, but obviously, I won't keep you as long, okay? Yeah. But as I say, what you see is what you get with me, okay, guys, okay? So you'll find that I've not scripted this. I talk from the heart, obviously, and following the presentation. What you see is what you get with myself. And I do get tongue-tied, so if I do make a mistake with what I'm saying, have a laugh with me. I don't mind. I don't take myself too seriously. I'll just soldier on, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So I say a massive warm welcome to the Sports E-commerce Millionaire website. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to make money online, and obviously I'm going to show you what I can do, obviously, to help you as well to achieve your sports business dreams and goals as well. Okay, but the first question I want to ask as well, really important question. Okay, this is the main reason for this Zoom chat here, guys, and obviously why a lot of you want to listen to what I've got to say. And the question is what are you trading your time for money? Okay, yeah. So question, are you trading your time for money? So have you physically got to put your time in to make your income? So if you're a coach, if you've got to go in the field or in a gymnasium, if you're a martial arts instructor, if you still got to roll around on the mat, if you're a physiotherapist, if you still got to go into your practice to earn your money. So if you are still trading your money, this could be the most important presentation that you will see this year. In fact, I'm going to actually say, if you are still trading your time for your money, okay, yeah, this will be the most important presentation that you will see this year. So why is it dangerous to your financial wealth if you are still trading your time for money? Well, really, if you're still trading your time for money, what's going to happen is when your sell-by date comes, okay, yeah, and your sell-by date will come, happens to all of us, okay, yeah, if your sell-by date comes and you are not ready when your sell-by date comes, if you are still trading your time for money, that will put you in such a potentially bad financial situation. So the next question you're probably going to ask is, Ray, okay, what is your sell-by date, okay? And why is it vital to your financial future that you have your sell-by date ready? So, sorry, why is it ready for your financial future? Start again, sorry, tell you to get tongue-tied, guys, okay? So why is it vital to your financial future that you are ready when your sell-by date raises its ugly head? And it will raise its ugly head, guys, and I assure you it will come when you are not ready. Now, what your sell-by date is when an event happens in your life. It could be an accident, illness, injury. It could be old age. It could be competition. Again, how many people do we know had a fight in business 1 minute? Competitors come in, boom. Obviously, they've gone. You've only got to look at Blockbuster, the videos, multi-million pound company, Netflix come in, boom, gone overnight, okay, yeah, sell by date can't, okay, and I again, as I say, so what you got to be careful of, as I say, if you're in your coaching business or a sports business or you're a current athlete and your sell by date comes, okay, yeah, and you're still trading your time for money and you've not got a plan B, you could be in the, as I say, guys, in a really bad situation. It's happened to me twice in my life, which I'll explain as this Zoom chat goes on. One time I lost everything. The second time I nearly lost everything, and that was my wake-up call. So hopefully this Zoom chat's going to be your wake-up call, because if your sell-by date happens and you're not prepared, people will take advantage big time. Okay, and again, let me explain another way. So just imagine, as I say, you've got your sports business, and you have an accident without being the prophet of doom. You have an accident, and you've got to sell your business, and the person who's going to buy your business knows you're in dire straits because you physically can't be there anymore. Are they going to give you top whack for your business, or are they going to take advantage? The chances are they're going to try and take advantage. Unfortunately, people are people. So I really want you to think about this for a minute, okay? How many people do you know in your own sport who had a solid business only for their business to fizzle away, or they ended up selling their business for next to nothing when their sell-by date came? And also, do not think it will happen to you because the statistics against you. Now, this is not me saying this. Apparently, it's like 90% plus of people in sport, when their sports career or sports business comes to an end, within 18 months, they're in a dead-end job. Now, I can vouch for that. That happened to me. In fact, it was a lot quicker for me. I was in a dead-end job within about 3 months, okay? So, as I say, so the statistics are sadly against you. So, again, as I say, because if you are trying to sell your business and the people know that you are trying to buy your business, that you can't physically do it, they're going to take advantage and they're going to give you next to nothing for your business. And sadly, I think what's even worse than that, again, think about this, you probably will know people in your business. Because as I'm talking, please think just people, because I'll guarantee you'll go, you know what, Ray, I actually know someone in my sports niche. You probably know more than one in your sports niche that's happened to. But I think what's worse than having to sell your business for next to nothing is when you financially can't sell your business because people are not giving you full whack for your business, and you've got to continue doing your business even though physically you can't do it or mentally you don't want to do it. And I've seen it happen many, many times. In fact, it happened about 6 weeks ago now. So I was actually on the coaching field. My niche is soccer, which is goalkeeping, which I'll explain a bit more as we go on. Even though obviously I work with sports entrepreneurs in every sport you can think of all over the world. Because sport's all interconnection. It doesn't matter what sport it is, by the way, guys, okay, which I'll explain as we go on here. But anyway, I was actually coaching on the field, and about 200 yards away, there's a guy who's got his own soccer schools, and he trains the same mornings as me, and obviously got chatting to him, and he's in his mid-60s. He's clearly told me he didn't want to do his business anymore because obviously he was in his mid-60s, and then he told me, look, I'm having to go for a back operation. It's like, oh my goodness me. So he told me the date, wished him good luck, and I was not expecting to see him for 2 to 3 months anyway. A couple of weeks later, I'm training, and there he is. He's there, and I think that's strange. His operation must have been cancelled. So I done my session, and afterwards I walked over and could see he was in a lot of pain. I was like, dear me, mate. I said, what happened to your operation? He said, oh, I had it 2 weeks ago, I told you. I said, oh, what are you still doing here? Sorry, so what are you doing training if you had a back operation 2 weeks ago? And his answer was, right, what choice have I got? So here's a guy in his mid-60s who, once he physically can't do it, you could see the pain all over his face, still having to coach. You obviously don't want to be in that situation, guys. And if you're still trading your time for money, that's what can happen without being the prophet of doom. I'm really hoping this is going to trigger something in you. And then obviously I'm going to, I believe, give you the answer, what I think you should be doing to put yourself in a position, obviously, when your sell-by date does come, that you're ready. Also, as well, if you still don't believe me, you think, come on, man, you're being a bit far-fetched there. Think about it. How many people do you know in your sports niche who've run their business for 10, 20, 30 years, and then they've retired financially free? Think about that. How many people do you know? I rest my case. It's probably not many, is it? So again, so for me, my advice is you should 100% have your own sports e-commerce website, because it can earn you an income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year on complete autopilot. It can make you money while you sleep, which I'll explain how and why in a moment. But also as well, you should be doing it right now. Don't be waiting, okay? Yeah, one of the other businesses I'm very proud of doing is called Beyond Pro Sports, and I help current professional athletes generate a sports e-commerce business now. Exactly what I'm speaking about in this Zoom chat, guys, okay? Yeah. Create a sports business, e-commerce business, so when their career comes to an end, they have a ready-made income to walk into. And for the most part, it's more money than what they'll be earning as a professional athlete. Now, for every 50 that I speak to, 14 now will say, oh, Ray, don't worry, I'm still young, I'll do it when near retirement. And I say, no, please don't wait for retirement. Do it now. Even if you've got 100 followers or 100 followers, do it now, because those followers can really kickstart your business, okay? Yeah. So whether you're a professional athlete or you're a sports business or a physiotherapist, doesn't matter what business you're in now. If you've got any type of following, they can kickstart your business, okay? Don't wait until closer to retirement, if that makes sense, or wait, I'll do it next year, 2 years, because it could be too late. Because again, sadly, quite a few of these professional athletes who I've met over the years, and they said, oh, don't worry, Ray, I'll do it when I'm near retirement. what happens is their sell-by date come, and unfortunately, they lost their career and they ended up being in a dead-end job. Because what happens is, as soon as you stop doing what you're doing, your followers will show you no loyalty. They'll be following someone else the next day. Okay, so if you've got to follow, and you've got to do it now. And the beauty about what I'm going to be teaching here, guys, okay, if you've already got a sports business or involved in sport, you literally just add this on, and you're doing what you're doing anyway every day. Literally for the sake of 30 minutes to an hour extra a day, you can build a business that can be worth millions of dollars. And if you say that you've not got the time, don't be making excuses. Everyone's got the time, especially to look after the financial future. As I say, because what I said before, this type of business can 100% help you make money while you sleep, and it can be sold for potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe millions of dollars. When you've had enough, when your sell-by dates come, you can sell it for millions of dollars, because people will buy systems that are not, again, think about this for yourself. If you had the money, would you rather buy a business where you've then got to put your physical time in for 40, 50, 60 hours a week, or would you rather buy a business where the money's coming in on autopilot? The answer's obvious, okay? That's what you need to do, okay? So when your sell-by date comes, you can sell something to someone that doesn't need your time, and it's on complete autopilot. And honestly, it's a lot easier than what you think. And the great news is I'm going to show you exactly what I do here. Obviously, what I do to earn my income, you can just simply copy what I show you here in this Zoom chat, okay? Yeah. So I say what I'm going to be teaching you now to create an income. You really listen to what I'm going to say here. This is so important, okay? What I'm going to teach you now, it does not need you to always be there, because once everything's up and running, technology, the internet systems, you don't have to be there. So it runs on complete autopilot for yourself. Obviously, there's going to be some work. I'll be a liar to say that there's going to be no work, but it's a lot less work than having to physically be on the field or in the gymnasium or in your practice, okay? And once everything's up and running, you'll also earn an income on complete autopilot, earning you an income 24 hours a day, 365 days per year, making you money even when you sleep. And I can vouch for this, guys, because for 5 or 6, maybe 7 years now, I've been in a situation where I literally make money while I sleep. I go to bed and wake up the next day richer. And I don't mean to sound arrogant here, but I probably make more money while I sleep than the average man having to work 40, 50 hours a week in a job that they hate. And the most important thing, you guys, I put you in the driver's seat. So going back to what I was saying before, when people take advantage, if you're in your own sports business, or you're trying to sell a sports business that requires your time, people are going to take the mickey out of you. If you need to sell when your sell-by date comes. But if you've got a business that's on autopilot, and if someone doesn't give you the money that you want for your business, you go, okay, fine, not a problem. I've only got to open up my laptop. As long as I've got an internet connection, I'm in business. It doesn't take that much of your physical being or strength to run a business, if that makes sense. So put you in the driver's seat, but also as well, I'll also show you as well that once you're earning enough money, you can actually get someone to outsource. You can outsource what you don't want to do. You can outsource all the work, to be honest with you. So let's say, for example, you're earning $1,000 a day. That might sound a lot, but it's actually really easy once you know how to do it. So you're earning $1,000 a day. Let's just say $10,000 a month. You're earning $10,000 a month, which is a no-brainer. Honestly, anyone if you create a website in your sports niche, you do what I teach you, easily, that's a no-brainer to do $10,000 a month. So let's say you're doing $10,000 a month running your business, and nobody, and you want to sell it, but no one's giving you the money, obviously, for it. You're not getting the money that you want for your business. All you do is you pay someone $1,000 a month. You outsource it to someone, so you're making $9,000 a month. Okay, yeah. Again, I'm only just sort of playing with these figures, by the way, guys. Okay, obviously these profits, etc., to take out. But let's say, for example, you're making $10,000 a month. You pay someone $1,000 a month. They do all the work for you. You manage them for maybe 10, 15 minutes a day, and you're making $9,000 a month on autopilot. This is the power of what this can teach you guys, okay, yeah, and what I'm going to be saying in this Zoom chat and presentation. So again, you might be thinking, Ray, this sounds exciting, but I've absolutely no idea what to do or where to go, where do we start, okay? So there's going to be sort of two types of people now, by the way. You're going to be like, oh my God, Ray, my sell-by date, I never even thought of that. Because when someone told me that, I was like, oh my God, I never even thought. How dangerous is that for me to be, my sell-by date? What was it? So you could be thinking that. You could be thinking, right, I didn't even think about that. I'm trading my time for money. I've got to do something about that. So no problem. If that's you, I'm glad I've woke you up. Okay, yeah. But if you're on the other fence, if you're like, Ray, listen, I know I lay awake every night thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do when I physically can't do my business anymore? Well, obviously, I'm going to give you the answer. Okay, in this, guys. Okay, yeah. But you might be thinking, it all sounds good, Ray. Where do we start? Don't worry, okay, yeah. If you're not an expert, don't worry. You don't have to be an expert. You've just got to have a passion for your sport. And obviously, the chances are you will have a passion for your sport. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in your sport, okay, yeah. Because I'm going to make this a complete no-brainer for you, okay, guys. And this is what the Sports E-Commerce Mastermind Group is all about. What would you say if I was to give you my proven website, my proven kit builder, my trusted supplier, so you have a done-for-you website that can make you money from the day you go live? I'm going to say it again, guys, okay? What would you say if I was to give you my proven website, kit builder, trusted supplier, so you have a done-for-you website, the exact same website, okay, guys, yeah, that's made me millions of dollars? What would you do if I was going to say, there's my website, there's my kit builder? Obviously, if you're in tennis or golf, obviously you put your products on there. You're not going to obviously have my products. It'll be your products, okay, yeah? But you're going to have my proven website, okay, yeah? So I just want that to sink in for a moment here, guys, because hopefully you've just understood what I've just said, and you will see the massive benefits for you because I'm going to be giving you the shortcut to having your own done-for-you website and system that can earn you an income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year on complete autopilot. Literally, depends on how fast you move. This will save you between 5 and 10 years of heartache. It took me about 8 or 9 years to get really, really going and established. I can get you going. The system can get you going, get you up and running in about 3 to 4 weeks and making money the day you go live. Okay, so what took me years and years and years, in less than 1 month, you can be making money on autopilot, because the system what we've created here will do everything for you. Okay, yeah. So you've got no excuse what to fail, guys. Okay. So as I said, so what took you nearly 10 years to develop, you'll have a ready-made website kit builder with my trusted supplier at the ready on autopilot to make you money from day one. And by the way, you don't have to use my supplier. There's tons of other suppliers you can use as well. But my guys are really good, and I don't put any money on any profits and anything like that. By the way, guys, you pay what I pay. But these these thousands of options for suppliers. But my guys it took me years to find these guys, okay, yeah. But as I say, so what took me 10 years, guys, in less than 1 month, you can be up and running and making money from day one. The only downside to this, guys, I can only have 50 people, okay, yeah. And I generally mean that I'm only going to have 50 people in this mastermind group, because that's the way I can best serve everybody, okay, yeah. So I'm not going to be having I've just joined a mastermind group, and these 14,000 people in the mastermind group. I mean, how can they service 14,000 people? So I'm going to be pulling out of that, because I was expecting that I was going to get that personal touch, and obviously you're not going to get that with 14,000 people. You're just going to be a number to them. So with me, you won't be a number. Everything's going to be personal with me. So there's just 50 people involved. Now, before I show you my website and explain how you can make the money, let me just quickly explain a bit about myself. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to harp on too much, guys. Okay, yeah. If you already know me, guys, again, you can go and have a cup of coffee. Okay, yeah, I do apologize. For you guys that don't know me, I think it's important to understand where I've come from, and you'll understand my experiences, why I can help. But I will fly through this, guys. Okay, yeah. So there I am there. My dream was obviously to become a professional goalkeeper, soccer. And there I am there in the blue goalkeeping jersey with a lot more hair than what I've got now, and looking a lot less thinner than what I am now. Put a bit of timber on. But this is my most favourite photograph. There was actually about 20,000 people at that game. Unfortunately, the angle of the shot, all you can see is the police officers behind, and they were separating the supporters, the home and away, obviously from potentially fighting with each other. But if you just look into my eyes, you can just see me going, wow. I was living my dream. As I say, I always wanted to become a professional goalkeeper, so I was about 20 years of age there, just absolutely loving what I was doing, working with winners every single day, keeping myself fit, having supporters chanting the name, which was pretty cool. A lot of it's positive, some of it wasn't positive. Obviously, the opposing team fans never used to shout some nasty things, guys, which I used to think was funny. But again, it was just amazing. Supporters coming up to me wanting photographs, signing autographs, going for lunch, and obviously the supporters of the club that I play for own the restaurant, so you get discounts. It was fantastic. I loved every second of it. I was professional for 10 years, and about 28, 29 years of age, I had a couple of really big professional clubs clubs who want to come in and sign me. It would have changed everything. I would never have had to work a day again in my life. But boom, at 28, 29 years of age, a training ground injury, finished my career overnight. That was my sell-by date. I never had a plan B. So I know from personal experience how bad it is. Within 2 months, I went from 1,000 supporters, literally 1,000 supporters chanting my name, being in my dream job, to literally 2.5 months later, I'm in a warehouse packing blood for 12 hours a day with some arsehole boss yelling orders at me. To say I was unmotivated at this time was the understatement. So I went from living my dream to being in a dead-end job. And that's what happens, guys, when your sell-by date comes and you're not prepared for it. However, thankfully for me, I started an organisation called Just for Keepers. Now, this never happens overnight. It took me 18 months to get this business up and running. So I was working in this job I hated with every fibre of my body, but I started Just for Keepers in 1999. I'm very honoured and proud to say it's the biggest goalkeeping coaching schools in the world now. It's in 30 plus countries. It's in 6 continents. I'm the only goalkeeping coach in history to take a goalkeeping concept around the world, which I'm very, very proud of. I'm also more than proud that we've helped more young goalkeepers achieve their goalkeeping dreams than any other similar organisation in history. So I'll give you some website links to check out at the end there, guys, okay? Yeah. But as I say, as you can see, I'm very, very proud of what we've achieved. We've helped literally 50,000 goalkeeping students have gone through my business over the years, and I actually franchise Just for Keepers. So I've got 100 franchisee goalkeeping coaches, 100 plus franchisee goalkeeping coaches all over the world. So I'm still walking my talk in my sports business, guys. I'm not one of these so-called gurus that you see online that will show you how to make a fortune and then just hide behind a laptop and you never get to see them. With me, you'll see me personally, you'll see me on the phone, you'll see me all over the internet, guys. Okay, so I'm still walking my talk, but it nearly never happened. Okay, even though it's a huge success now. About 7 or 8 years in, I actually broke my leg in a training ground accident while I was coaching students. Looking back in hindsight, it was really funny how it happened. When it actually happened, it wasn't funny because it really hurt, breaking my leg, okay, yeah. But what happened is, and going back, as I say, probably 13 years ago now, maybe. So anyway, my right-hand man at the time was a young goalkeeping coach who I'd known since he was 14 years of age, treated him like a little brother, looked after him financially, trusted him with my life. He said, "Don't worry, Ray, I'll look after your business for you." So I was literally in the house with my foot up in the cast. I couldn't communicate with my customers like you do now. There's no social media. I used to actually communicate with them by giving them a monthly newsletter, a paper newsletter, to say, "Hey, listen, this is what's happening." How I used to communicate with the customers. So my trusted coach would come to me. I'd give them the newsletters, expecting him to be giving it to the parents. But he was saying to the parents, he's putting the newsletters in the bin and saying to the parents, "Hey guys, Ray's finished. I'm now starting my goalkeeping schools. Come over to me." So he was actually filtering away my customers. Well, I won't go into too much detail. I actually found out just as I come off crutches, to be honest with you, what he was doing, and I managed just to keep holding my business, but I lost about 55-60% of my business. So that was a massive wake-up call for me with my sell-by date, and that's when again I found a mentor, because I was always into my self-help books, and I've read hundreds of books and listened to thousands of hours of audio program. And he said to me, "Ray, what's your sell-by date?" And I was like, "What do you mean your sell-by date?" He says, "Listen, you can't be relying on trading your time for money." And that's when it hit me. I thought, I've got to do something different. Okay, I can't be relying on me trading my time for money. So that's why I decided to franchise Just for Keepers, and obviously, get like a monthly income coming in from obviously, paying other goalkeeping coaches to help them to become a success. So I've been doing that very successfully for many years now. But I also wanted a physical product, because all these so-called gurus, all these legitimate gurus, were saying, "Hey, have a product online that sells while you sleep." I was thinking, what can I do? And in the back of my mind, so what was happening? I was thinking, what product should I sell? And what happened then? Another long story short, basically, mums and dads of the goalkeepers who I used to teach, they always used to say to me, "Ray, where can we go for a decent pair of goalkeeping gloves?" We're sick to death of paying stupid money for the so-called big brands, and the gloves fall apart. Where do we go? And I was like, I don't know. I said, I'm in the same situation as yourself. I'm having to pay silly money. And it's just something in the back of my mind. And one day it clicked. I was thinking, why don't I create a goalkeeping glove that's the same specification as these so-called big brands, but I sell the goalkeeping gloves at a fraction of the cost. So with my gloves, you can get 2, sometimes 3 pairs of goalkeeping gloves that are the exact same specification as the big brands, but you're getting 2 to 3 pairs. So as a result, my goalkeeping gloves exploded onto they've become a goalkeeping glove phenomenon. If that's the word, I can't pronounce it, guys. Okay, yeah. Because what happens, mums and dads and goalkeepers, they know that I provide a top glove, but they know that I'm trying to financially look after them. I try to keep money in their pockets rather than extract money out of their pockets like other companies do. And as a result, the goalkeeping gloves have become one of the most popular goalkeeping gloves globally in my niche, okay? And that's what led me on to helping so many other people in different sports build their businesses, okay? So that's enough about myself, guys, okay? Yeah, but just another thing, sorry, about myself. I've always fought against the big organisations and I want to sort of expose them. So when I started with Just for Keepers business, the reason why I started it is because at the time, young goalkeepers, the only place they could go to get goalkeeping coaching was like cap in hands to these big, like Liverpool football, because my hometown's Liverpool, England. So they could only go to Liverpool Football Club or Soccer Club, Everton, Manchester United, Manchester City. They were the local clubs they could go to cap in hand. So I wanted to change that. I think, I want to provide an environment where the children can go with no pressure, enjoy themselves. And that's why I created Just for Keepers, because I went against the big guns. I wanted to give children goalkeepers a better option. Same with my goalkeeping gloves. Again, I was against the big guys. I wanted to give customers a better option rather than having to go cap in hand to these big guys. So I've always fought against the big organisations like governments and cities and energy companies. I really despise those guys with a vengeance because I think they're always out trying to squash the small guy. I see myself as a small guy, like probably most of you guys, with the greatest respect, probably the small guy. And we're obviously getting, I think, obviously, for the most part anyway, as I say, these guys are just out to screw us all. So I see myself as a bit like the modern day Robin Hood now, guys, to be honest with you. So instead of stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, over the years, I've took all the secrets from the rich, i.e. the big brands, and I've educated myself. And now I educate fellow sports businessmen and women to basically emulate my success in different sports, because it doesn't matter what sport you're in. It's more or less, it's all the same. It's just the end product is different, okay? But everything, 98% of it is all the same. So that's what I do. I see myself as the modern day Robin Hood now, trying to help the little guys against these big guys. And I promise you, if you do what I do with my goalkeeping gloves, guys, yeah, find a product in your sports niche and just copy what I did. Seriously, there will be a slice of the pie in your market. Okay, so, and remember as well, so what took me 10 years, okay, yeah, sorry, I've got myself lost a bit there, sorry, yeah. So I educate, as I say, yeah, I share all my secrets with sports entrepreneurs all over the world in different sports niches. And as I say, what took me nearly 10 years to master, I have members set up in just 3 to 4 weeks and making money the day they go live, as long as they listen to my advice, okay, yeah. As I say, that I'm making money the day they go live. So as I say, guys, I'm going to show you exactly all the websites now that I do, that I've got, exactly how I make money. So you can just literally go and copy me if you want to. So what I've done, I've created the Sports E-Commerce Millionaire Mastermind Group, and this is to help members to turbocharge their sports business success. Now, look, you're obviously no obligation to get involved. If you just want to watch, see what I do and copy what I do, go and do your own thing, that's fine. I've no problem with that whatsoever, guys, because I'm confident in what I do and in my brand, etc. But if you're someone who likes being part of a team, the reason why I've created a mastermind group for sports entrepreneurs, it goes back to, if you've ever played any type of team sport, you just know that you perform an awful lot better when you're in a team sport. And a lot of sports entrepreneurs are not like one-man bands. Like myself, I run my businesses mostly on my own. I've got a small team now, but for the most part, developing it was actually on my own. And most sports entrepreneurs are the same. And who do you speak to? Who do you speak to? There's not many people that you can speak to. So that's why I created the Sports E-Commerce Millionaire Mastermind Group, obviously, so it's that team feeling again, so everyone can bounce off each other. And obviously we're all on a mission to help each other grow our businesses, as we all live by a saying, a rising tide raises all ships. Okay, yeah. So again, that's why we created the mastermind group. But as I say, if you're not interested, not a problem. Just watch what I do, and I say just simply copy it. Okay, and as I say, that's the massive part. What was it? Sorry, yeah. So as I show you what I do to make like basically millions of dollars online, I'm also going to be showing you what you get part of the mastermind group as well, if that makes sense. I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Right, okay, so the first thing you would get, okay, I'm going to show you the exact website now, okay? So if you become a member, you get the exact same website that I've spent easily $15,000 to develop over the years, and it's produced me millions of dollars in sales. Now, out of transparency, guys, I actually paid about $8,000 for the website to actually go live. But over the years, I've added extensions, plugins, so I've made a really good user experience, and that's why it's obviously $15,000 there. Best way to describe it, it's like buying a car for $8,000 and then putting bigger exhaust pipes, fatter tyres, better radio system, fairy dice, sheepskin car covers, so you bought the car for 8,000, but it's like got 7,000 worth of extras in, if that makes sense. That's the best way I can describe that, if that makes sense. I'm just going to show you the website live here, guys. I'm not going to show you any screenshots of PayPal, any of that crap. Okay, so if you go to j4ksports.co.uk, okay, yeah, this is the exact website that you would get. It's live. You'll see it getting promoted all over the internet. That's actually my daughter, Ash. It's a family-run business as well. This is the beauty about the e-commerce. You can also, give your family a job. So she's been working for me now, running the website now for a good few years. JustToKeepUs.com, that's another website. So j4ksports.co.uk, that's the UK one. .com is the USA one. As you can see, it's exactly the same. Why change something that's broke? Okay, so if you're into fishing, for example, imagine this with your fishing website. If you're into golf, imagine this, obviously golf. Okay, so that's the website. Go and check that out. Okay, yeah, you'll see it's very much real. If you go to my Facebook, which I'll give you all the links in a minute, you'll see that I'm promoting that on a daily basis. So this is a website, as I say, that is literally live. Okay, guys, yeah. So okay, so back to the presentation. So again, you get the website. Okay, yeah. Next thing that you're going to be getting as well. Again, guys, I think I lost you there for a second. I think the internet buffered, so I do apologise. Yeah, so literally you get the exact same website that's made me millions of dollars. Obviously, but you put your products on. The next thing you get is a kit builder. That it's cost me $7,000 to develop. It's actually one I've developed myself, or I've got my developers to do it. And for you guys who are interested in doing your own sports brands, just let me show you how easy this kit builder is. So again, you've got a choice to have a website like this as well if you wanted to. Again, so imagine if your niche was basketball, obviously all this would be basketball, okay, yeah. But I just want to show you the kit builder. Now, also as well, by the way, I helped a guy who all he focused on was polo shirts, and it was in the golf niche, and he put his own logo on, and he does very well just selling polo shirts. I know a guy, I actually know him, but I never helped him. So just as being transparent with you there, guys, I never helped him, but he makes millions of dollars a year just selling hoodies. So you don't have to, in your sports business, you don't have to sell. You can just focus on one thing if you want to. You don't have to sell what I'm selling, if that makes sense. So just going to show you for you guys that I'm just going to grab this one here. So for you guys that you might already have like a coaching business, or basketball schools, soccer schools, football club, lacrosse. Just going to show you how you can take full control of your sports apparel and potentially make hundreds of thousands of dollars at the same time. So first of all, I'm going to show how the kit builders. I'm not going to go into too much details, guys, because you obviously how kit builders work. Okay, so you can just change anything you want. Okay, so obviously there's a good, obviously showing you there how that's done. Yeah. So let's say, for example, okay, this is your club logo. Okay, yeah. I'm guessing at the moment. Okay, yeah. So if this is your club logo, at the moment you have like Nike or Adidas, so whatever brand here on the chest here. So imagine if you designed your own logo. And if you don't know anyone, I've got a great guy there who do it for about $70. So imagine this is your logo, like Nike, Adidas, etc. Humor. Okay, so you got your club logo. Instead of promoting someone else's brand, you're now promoting your own brand as well. Okay, yeah, and then as I say, you can then obviously service all the local clubs, associations, and schools in your area, and make potentially thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sorry. So I hope you can see how easy it is. I've done everything for you. All you got to do is obviously, instead of going to other brands, come here. You've got your own kits. Boom. You got your own logo now, guys. Okay, that takes years and years and years and years to do. I can have this all up and running for you, within 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, and make money from day one. Let's say as well that you're not an organisation, but you would like to have your own sports brands. Okay, yeah, or own brand. Like this. Okay, yeah. Literally, you got the kit builder. You get your logo designed. Okay, yeah. So let's say this is your logo. Okay, boom, you're in business. So you're a brand now, just like the big boys, okay, yeah. And there's no reason why you can't go and take that to potentially a 6 or 7 figure income business. As I say, guys, all the hard work's been done for you. Hopefully, you can see this is a really, really no-brainer for you to have your own brand if you already got a club, but also sell to local sports organisations and schools, etc., and make potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. Or again, you can just create your own brand and again make potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe millions of dollars, guys. Okay, thousands of people have done it, okay, around the world. Why can't you do it? Okay, and the hardest thing is to get everything in place. I've done that. All you got to do is add your logo. Okay, so again, you get the website, the kit builder, access to my supplier. So you pay what I pay. If I pay $10 for the t-shirt, that's what you pay for the t-shirt. So again, even if you got involved, and just to save money, it can just save you thousands of dollars a year just by using my supplier. But again, you're under no obligation to use my supplier. Part of the obviously the support as well will be a Zoom chat, bi-weekly Zoom chat. So I'm not just going to give you the website and say good luck, I hope it works for you. I'm going to hold you by the hand. I'm going to give you the shortcut, the short path to success. Another thing that I'm going to be doing that no other guru does, okay, yeah, I'm going to give you my personal number, and it is my personal number, guys, okay, yeah. But again, just for full transparency, this is only for emergencies, and you'll leave like a message, it's hi Ray, this is the problem, and I generally get back within 2 to 3 hours. Now, if it's something rare, think, oh my goodness me, that is bad, I'll actually pick up the phone and say, right, how can I help you? That's the level of service and personal service that I do for members of the Sports E-Commerce Mastermind Group. No other guru or so-called guru does this, okay, yeah. You sit behind Facebook, okay, I'm going to be there in your face helping you to the best of my abilities. You'll also get access to a membership website, so there'll be tons of videos on there showing you how to market your website or how to run the admin sides of your website. So again, there's going to be no stone uncovered, sorry. You're going to access to a Facebook group. So again, as I say, and it's going to be a Facebook group that I will actively be involved in, because what really cheeses me off when I've bought into other similar mastermind groups, you never see the so-called leader there. He just gets his team to do it, or you get the group to help each other, which is good. I understand the group is there to help each other, but really, as I say, if I've paid someone a service, you'd expect them to at least show the face every now and again. So that really annoys me when I do that. So I'm certainly not going to do it to you guys who have already joined or who potentially might join. So literally, as I say, but what I do when someone asks a question on the group, I wait, okay, because other similar Facebook groups that I've got, I normally find if I answer first, the group don't answer. But if I let the group answer first, if I hold back, the group will help each other, and then I come in with my 2 pence, at the end. Or if I think it's being answered, I'll put my thumbs up to say, hey guys, I am here. That those answers are great. So not only do you get the benefit to answer get your answers from me, but from the group of like-minded sports entrepreneurs all over the world. And to me, the best part about being in the group is being in the group. I mentioned it before, the mastermind is like, if you've played any type of team sport, it just takes you to the next levels. And this is what this mastermind group will do in your sports business or whatever sport you're in, or sports entrepreneur business or you're in, sorry. The Sports Entrepreneur Network, E-Commerce Mastermind Group, that's what it's going to help you. So if you've been in a team sport, you'll understand exactly what I mean. Also, there'll be a special bonus as well. I'm also going to be putting this completely free of charge to you guys, okay, yeah, as a free special offer. It's a membership group that this is the only people that see this is my franchisees and my goalkeeping coaching business. Now, this has been independently valued at $20,000. Now, again, if you look at each one of these grey boxes, these are drop down. So if you click one of those grey boxes, another 5 to 10 videos will pop down. So there's about 50 plus videos on there, literally tons of hours of rock solid, honestly, advice. It's just me standing in front of the whiteboard, just explaining what I did to take my businesses national and international. Now, if you're a coach, doesn't matter what sport you're in, this will help you big time. This can help you become seriously one of the main or the main person in your area, your city, your county, or potentially your country as well. Okay, yeah, it really, really will help you. No one's doing this. No one, as far as I'm aware, no other sports coach that has took their businesses to multi-million dollars has done what I've done and put everything in. Just basically poured my heart out and say, hey, this is what I've done to be a success. Just copy me. Look, so if you're a sports coach, this will really, really help. If you're not a sports coach, it will still help you. There'll be some amazing gold nuggets in there, okay, yeah, especially on the mindset stuff, okay. So you get that free of charge by being a member. I say this system, it's not me, it's been independently valued at over $20,000, okay? But you get this free with the membership, and normally this is only open to my franchisees in my goalkeeping coaching business. You're going to get my full help and support. Honestly, there's no excuse for you to fail. Seriously, if you fail, it's your own fault, okay? You've not listened, okay, yeah? Because I'm going to be giving you everything. All you got to do is add your logo if that's what you want to do. I'm going to be giving you everything that you need to get going. What took me to nearly 10 years. As I say, your website will take about 3 to 4 weeks to be built for you. As I say, and then but from the day it goes live, okay, yeah, you can be making money from the day you go live, as long as you listen. As long as you listen and act on the advice, okay, yeah. I say the only downside to this, I am only going to be letting 50 people in, because to me, that's the best way, as I say, I can serve and help sports entrepreneurs by not being greedy and putting thousands of members in like other people do. I'm going to keep this really, really low numbers. So just a quick recap, guys, okay, nearly finished now. So if you decided to join the Sports E-commerce Mastermind group, okay, you get the exact same copy of my website that's made me millions of dollars over the years. Guys, it's worth getting involved just for that, seriously. Obviously, it'd be your products on there, products and services on there. You get your own cut builder, so you can start your own brand in a heartbeat. All you got to do is add your logo, guys. Hope you can see how many years that's going to save you and thousands of dollars. You get direct access to my suppliers. You pay what I pay. You get, it says monthly Zoom meetings there, but it's bi-weekly Zoom chats. My personal number, and it is generally my personal number to contact me in emergencies. Access to a membership site with loads of videos to help you get going, and access to a private Facebook group. You have no excuse to fail. If you fail, it will be your own fault, seriously. So if you can see the benefits of having your own website and kit builder so you can design your own brand and all the help you'll ever need to succeed, your next question should be, what next, okay, yeah? Or probably choose a better word to probably write how much, okay, yeah? So look, I'm not going to go into what was it? Hey, look, I said it wasn't technical. That's about as technical as I get, guys. Okay, I'm really proud that I've done that. Okay, so I'm not going to go into loads of waffle sales speech, guys, again, like these guys doing the webinar. I'm not into all that, to be honest with you. But hopefully you can see the benefit, okay, yeah, as I say, what's took me 10 years, I'm going to basically be giving you a business in the box. And if you get stuck or you don't know what to do, you just simply say, Ray, I'm stuck, what do I do? And I just go, do this. So there's no excuse for you to fail, honestly, guys, okay, yeah. So for this anyway, as I say, the price of this, guys, yeah, is going to be $799 for 6 months, okay. And again, I'm trying to be fair as I can here, guys, by breaking the payments down. $799 for 6 months, and that includes everything you said, all your web build, your website, your kit builder, full mentoring for 6 months. Now, if you want to continue with afterwards these other options that you can, so after 6 months, I'm not going to say that's it, see you later on your bike. There is options for you to continue if you want to, okay, but by then you'll be making a lot of money, guys, okay, yeah. But as I say, there's still an option to be part of the group if that's what you want. And as I say, so the 6 months is designed you should do it sooner, to be honest with you, but by 6 months, okay, with all the mentoring, etc., you'll be in a position to be earning an income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year on complete autopilot, literally making you money while you sleep. As I keep saying, guys, you've literally no excuse to fail, okay, yeah. I forgot about this as well, sorry, guys. If you're like me, just like to pay money up front, okay, just to get it out the way, what I'll do for you guys is I'll deduct it to $399. So I think you're saving about $1,000. But for you guys that obviously show that commitment and obviously put the $399 up front, obviously I don't take it lightly. You've really trusted me, and I really appreciate that you've trusted me. What I will do as well is I will give you, for the guys that do $399, I will give you a 1 hour one-to-one strategy call. So whether you want to come and see me face to face, over Skype on the phone, it's up to you. I'll say an hour, guys. My hobby's talking, okay? So if it goes on on for a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, so be it, okay, yeah. But I'll sit down with you and we'll look at where your business is and where we're going to take it, okay, yeah. Again, to be honest with you, people normally put value on stuff like this. I don't do it. I can't put a value on it. I don't do these calls, to be honest with you, because I know what I'm like. It's my hobby's talking, as I say, guys, okay? I'll speak for 2 to 3 hours, and my time is very, very, very valuable. So I can't even put a price on that, guys, to be honest with you. As I say, I don't do them, because I don't do one-to-ones like that because of that reason. But as I say, just for here only, okay, yeah, as I say, if you are going to do the 399, as an appreciation that you trust me, I'll do a 1 hour one-to-one strategy call with yourself. And if it goes over, not a major issue. Also, you might be asking, why 6 months? I've been on similar masterminds and many membership programs. And I think I've been on ones with 12 months. And I think 12 months is too long because you lose the momentum. A lot of gurus do 3 months. I think that's not enough, because in this day and age, guys, people's life is going to get in the way, okay, yeah. And I've been on like 3-month mentoring programs where literally for 3 months I had that much going on in my personal life that I never got to do anything, and it ends up wasting my money. So I think 6 months is the magic number. Reason being is, I honestly believe, if you listen to my advice, is that we can get you up and running, making money from day one and making a really good income from 3 months onwards. The 6 months is like a contingency plan. So if life gets in the way, okay, yeah, you've still got a few months to get yourself going, if that makes sense, okay, yeah. So again, I'm just doing this to be honest and fair with you guys, okay. I don't want to be like these so-called gurus that will take the money off you for just 3 months, okay. And deep down, they know that most are not going to succeed because life gets in the way, and because they're just interested in getting the next lot of good, because they're money motivated, okay. With myself, I'm people orientated. With the greatest respect, I don't need your money, to be honest with you, okay. As I say, so by doing it with 6 months, I'm being as fair as I can with yourselves, okay, here, guys, okay, yeah. So if you really understand what I've offered you here, guys, today or tonight, depending on where you are, you might be saying, why is it cheap, okay, yeah. So if you really understand what I've offered to you here, guys, you will understand this is so cheap, okay. If you don't understand, please go and take this to someone, okay, yeah. Let them watch it. If they understand, they'll go, look, raise hands off here, okay, yeah, because this is super cheap. The reason why I'm doing it, I'm looking for your reviews, okay. Now, I've helped hundreds, probably thousands of sports entrepreneurs in different niches all over the world now, but it's the first time I've ever done it as a mastermind group. And it's something that I really want to do moving forward, because my passion is helping people in the sports entrepreneur platform, in the sports entrepreneur world, sorry. So I really want to do this moving forward. And obviously you need reviews for that as well, okay. So if I can give you this super cheap and really deliver, okay, yeah, because obviously you're not going to give me a good review if I don't deliver for you, okay. So I need your testimonies, okay, yeah. So because I'll be honest with you, this price will be going up, okay, yeah. It will be definitely going up in price, okay. So obviously I'm looking, if I can give it to you at a super price, help you make money, hopefully you'll give me the reviews that I deserve, hopefully, guys, okay, yeah. So as promised as well, so if you're someone who knows me and done your due diligence, and you know that I'm above board, what you see is what you get, I am still walking the talk, cool. If you want to get involved, fantastic. But if you're someone who doesn't know me yet, still obviously a bit dubious, I understand, I get it. I've been on similar calls to this many times, and I've obviously paid for some really good gurus have really helped me. I've also been cons as well, big time, okay. So I do understand, guys, okay, yeah. So if you want to do some more due diligence on me, that's fine, not a problem, okay, yeah. I'm not going to be taking this offer away, but when it gets to 50, I'm not going to put 51 in, okay, yeah. But I'm not trying to sort of frighten you into joining, okay, because I understand you've got to do your due diligence, but I want to be honest with yourself. Once I get to 50, that's it. I'm not going on to 51. But there's some websites to go and check out. Obviously, you've got j4ksports.com. I've already showed you that live. But go and do a bit more due diligence on that. You'll see me and my family on there. Justforkeepers.com, that's my goalkeeping coaching website. But you can also put justforkeepers.co.uk, justforkeepers.jp for Japan, .ie for Ireland, .sk for Slovakia, .fr for France, Singapore, Australia, Canada, the Dominican Republic. So it's all over the world, my business, and no matter which one you'll click on, you'll see my big fat head on there like that. Okay, yeah. So again, I'm very much real, and I'm still walking my talk today. There's my Wikipedia page. I really recommend you go to the Facebook page there and like it, because that's one that I'm live. I go live on that at least once a week, so you'll see me on there, guys. Okay, so I'm not going to be one of these so-called gurus that will sell you the fairy tale, and then they hide behind a laptop and you never know what they're doing. You never see them online. With myself, even though I'll be helping you guys, you'll also see me running my businesses. Okay, yeah, I'm still walking my talk, and to me, I think that's what majorly difference between me and these other so-called gurus out there, the ones that are selling a dream and actually not doing it themselves. They're just bullshitting people. I'm actually doing it for myself to this day. I'm still doing it for me and my family, still walking the talk. But the thing you can do is just Google my name, Ray Newland, and you'll see that I'm doing fantastic things to help people all over the world. We also help as well through Just for Keepers. We actually help families in Kenya send the children to school. We help families in Kenya also build homes as well. And we actually donate more goalkeeping gloves for free than any other goalkeeping glove company globally. So we're doing good things as well for humanity. Okay, yeah, we're giving back. So just to recap, guys, okay, I've nearly finished now. So what you get is a done for you website, done for you kit builder, direct access to my supplier, full help and support from me personally. Okay, I'm guessing if you've come this far, I'm hoping that you can see my honesty coming through. Again, you know, if you ever get to speak to someone who knows me, they'll tell you what you see is what you get, and I'm good at what I do. So you get my help personally, guys. Okay, yeah, you get access to the membership site, the special bonus of my sports training program. That's what's been independently valued at $20,000. I say only my franchisees get that, and you get my guarantee of success if you listen. But you've got to act on my advice. Okay, you've heard the saying, you can lead the horse to water, you can't make it drink, guys. I'm going to lead you to a reservoir, but I can't make you drink. You've got to drink, okay? You've got to act, okay? So please only get involved if you're an action taker, okay? Yeah. And that leads me on to the next thing as well. Without sounding negative, I only want positive people to join, because in this group of 50, okay, we're looking for like-minded, positive sports entrepreneurs, okay? Yeah. And I've made a promise to myself that I'm never going to be working with the complainers, the moaners, ever again. Because over the years, thankfully, 98% of the sports entrepreneurs I've worked with have been great guys, but there's always that tiny percentage. No matter what you do for them, it's never enough. They bitch and they complain about everything. It's always everyone else's fault, not theirs. If you're one of those people, please don't get involved, because I'll only end up asking you to leave anyway, because one bad apple can spoil a whole mastermind group, okay, by being with their negative thoughts, okay? Because I'll be honest with you, as you're building your business, okay, you're going to have your ups and your downs, okay, yeah? Not everything's going to be perfect, okay? Even though I'm going to be giving you the shortcut to success, you're going to have your ups and downs, okay? But I only want positive people who take responsibility for themselves to get involved. And again, I'm sure you guys, you know, who are positive, who do take responsibility, I'm sure you appreciate what I'm saying, because in the group, we want people that are going to help each other, not someone who's selfish and is just going to take and complain. We don't want them. We just want someone who's going to offer their help and support, be positive, you know, no matter what that roller coaster is going to be like, okay, yeah. So as I say, I really want this mastermind group to have 50 super positive sports entrepreneurs all helping each other. And we all live by a saying, a rising tide raises all ships, okay? Yeah, we all help each other inside the group. We're all going to become even more successful as well. Because this is another reason why I'm doing as well, guys. This is my selfish reason. I should have said my selfish reason why I'm doing this as well. Because I want to learn from the group as well, yeah? Even though I'm exceptionally confident in what I do, I've got a lot of experience and knowledge, okay, yeah? I want to learn from you guys as well, you know, so I don't want someone in there who's going to be complaining and moaning. I want someone who's saying, hey, what do you think about this idea? What do you think about that idea? Because I'm going to be taking those ideas on board as well, guys, okay, yeah. Because being involved in a group is really, really good. Just going to show you this as well, guys, goalkeeperjobs.com. Again, this is a live website. Go here, and there's all the testimonies. These are literally just tons of goalkeeping coaches, sports entrepreneurs that I've helped all over the years, and you see, like, I'm not going to read them all, guys, okay, but testimonies from the UK, the Netherlands, Spain, Latvia, another one from England, USA, Virginia, UK again, Florida, USA, South Africa, Dublin, Ireland, you know, Colorado, Canada, Scotland. So I've helped people all over the world, guys, okay? So I'll let you go. Let's just quickly read this one here. Dave Rimmer says, I've been working with Ray since February 2010 and found him to be reliable, trustworthy, and true to his word. Ray will go to his way to help you and support you in your business. He's responsive to new ideas, listen to points of view of others, and always takes feedback on board in order to improve future dealings, okay? But if you say, go to Goalkeeper Jobs, guys, okay, you see it's a live website. Again, I'm not going to be like these guys on webinars where they'll just show you the screenshots, because I believe anyone can do that. This is a website that I actually advertise at this day. This is what I do to recruit my franchisees in my coaching business. So you'll see that it is a very much genuine testimonies, guys, okay? Yeah, so better than just seeing, I think anyway, just screen prints, okay? So check out the testimonies. Okay, so listen, what's next? Okay, so if you're interested, obviously you can click the button below. But also, if it's interested, what happens, no matter what option you choose, okay, whether it's the $7.99 per month or the $3.99 up front, what'll happen is once you've made your purchase, guys, you'll go through to a web page, and it'll tell you everything what you need to do, how to join the Facebook group. It'll give you my personal phone number. You'll get access to the membership websites, so it'll tell you everything on there as well. When the Zoom chats are going to be getting started, etc. So again, it'll give you all the step by step. Don't forget to check your spam as well. Okay, yeah, check your spam, because obviously sometimes a lot of these emails unfortunately go into the spam. If you don't get it straight away, don't worry. Sometimes it can be a bit of a delay, but obviously if you don't get the email, obviously just drop me an email and say, hey Ray, I've not got it, and obviously I'll make sure that we get that sorted for yourselves as well. So again, as I say, all that leaves me to say, guys, okay, yeah, is, thanks for listening. If you've come this far, you're one of the few that have listened. Okay, I'm looking at the guys on the Zoom chat. Okay, it looks like every one of you is still on there. There's a ton of questions which I will get to a video and answer those questions for you guys. If you've actually seen this on a recording, okay, yeah, and you're still here, you are in the minority. Okay, trust me, because a lot of people want success, but when it comes down to it, when someone like myself is handing it to them on a plate, they just don't take it, okay, yeah, and for whatever reason, okay. So if you've come this far, okay, you are definitely in the minority. So if you decide to join the e-commerce mastermind group, I look forward to getting to know your business. I'm looking forward to helping you succeed in your business. I'm looking forward to hearing your success story. But to me, more importantly, I sincerely mean this, I'm looking forward to getting to know you as a friend. Okay, yeah, because I say I'm going to hopefully be learning as much as you out of this. Okay, yeah, but I'm getting to know you as a friend, and as I say, I look forward to toasting whatever dreams and goals you've got in your sports business as a sports entrepreneur, from one sports entrepreneur onto to you, another sports entrepreneur. I am really looking forward to toasting your success, whatever your dreams and goals that you want to achieve next. I'm exceptionally confident that I can help you do that. Okay, yeah, I've done it for myself. I've done it for literally thousands of other sports entrepreneurs. As I say, as long as you listen and act on the advice. Like I said, guys, okay, yeah, you can. I'll take you to a reservoir. Okay, yeah, you can lead the horse to water. I'll take you to a reservoir, but you've got to drink the water. So only please get involved. If you're going to put in the action, you're going to be part of the team. As I say, you're going to give as much as you take, and we can all help each other succeed, okay? Remember, a rising tide raises all ships, okay? So have a great day, great night, wherever you are. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you as a friend, okay? Yeah, all the best.